Hey y'all, it's Day. So, I'm going to be doing a reading for us today. Very much looking forward to this reading. If you like to contribute to my readings, you can do so through my website link, which will be in the comment section below. You can visit my Etsy wishlist or my Amazon wishlist, and you can book a private reading with me as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Angels, guides, ancestors, God source, and benevolent energies that stand in truth and love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the protection. Please continue to guide and protect us as we walk our path. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's a nice little breeze out here. It's a nice little breeze out here, and the sun is out. It's not super hot. I cut my hair the day before yesterday, and then yesterday I did a hot oil treatment, and so today I am very proud of myself. It's definitely giving. And so with that being said, the first card that has come out is Venus, which is representing love, pleasure, values, possessions. So definitely there is an emphasis on Venusian type energy, refinement, love, Libra vibes. The other symbolism of Venus is associated with Taurus and Libra. So stability, longevity, long-standing beauty, elegance, pleasure, enjoying, what's it called? Leisurely time, going slow, taking your time, soft life, allowing things to be a process. So there's like really positive aspects of like being on vacation, beauty, beautifying, refinement, luxury. And then there's also this understanding with Taurus of allowing things to be a process, allowing things to unfold, having patience, exercising temperament, being elegant, being poised. So there is like this beautiful relationship with being Venusian, or to be truly beautiful is also understanding, a reverence, and a respect for time or for development. Love that. That's beautiful. Wow. So on the right of Venus, we have trine, fluency, ease, talent, development, privilege, aptitude, self-comfort, temper, laziness, intelligence. So all of that is like there is an intelligence to beauty. It's a living thing. It's an evolution. It's a respect for time and what is. It's a respect for matter and how it develops. It's a respect for a flower that blooms and how it unfolds. But spiritual team is also saying with the trine that in respect for what you're wanting or the end result of what you want, there is a a respect for the process it takes in going to it, or in achieving it, or in watching it grow. So it's definitely just saying like zeroing in to really try harder to enjoy every day that you have. Um, is definitely saying to slow the down, definitely. And then there's this energy of, you know, how we can get caught up in our goals, our ideals, our desires, things that we want to happen, more specifically long-term goals. It's just definitely reminding us to be in the present moment and to try to learn how to um, add beauty to even the most mundane things that you're having to deal with in life. So if you're in a space where you have to go to your 9 to 5 every day and that's not where you prefer to be, and you're working towards doing other things, spiritual team is definitely like, don't forget to make life pleasurable even while you're striving for your goals. Whoa. Yeah. And as I'm reading this, I'm drinking milk, which I never just drink milk. I haven't just drunk a cup of milk in literally, it has to at least be a decade, bruh. But milk comes from a mother, which is Venus energy. Starting to get dizzy. So yeah, so spiritual team is just saying like things will unfold more easily for you. You can be less stressed if you just kind of don't focus so much on what, if it's something that you can say, because I it's an affirmation that I state to myself, which is, I'll deal with it when I get there. And I know that that is because I'm the type of person that I always feel like everything, where I used to always feel like everything had to be planned out, and it definitely doesn't. So if you're in that spectrum and you know, then I just remind myself like I'll deal with it, or I'll know, or I'll have more information when I get to that point. And it doesn't always mean that whatever you're needing to do, you're going to do it last minute or just right when that is happening. It just means that I need more information. Like, this is not something, I'm just reminding myself that I know that this is not something that I have to stress over. Hopefully that makes sense. What? Why was that so hard to say? Okay, then we have the Sun card in reverse. Dang, this is crazy, this message. I'm hearing spoiler alert. And the message that's coming through is like everything is going to be all right. And the Sun card came out in reverse. So spiritual team is just saying like there's a big portion of our day of our energy that we can be pouring into like pleasure, beauty, appreciation, gratitude, then we are realizing, and that is going to contribute to our trajectory, our projection for our level of happiness, whatever we're wanting to achieve in our life personally. That's related to our passions. Um, Spiritual team is saying that to focus on yourself, focus on the day, take care of yourself. So we have the sun, which is representing self-expression, ego, creativity, personal identity. So all of those things that um, this is a really good time to, like me, I was listening to some other astrologers, and I have Venus going in my first house. So they were like, basically, you're going to be focusing a lot on self care, a lot on um, beauty, your personal identity, self expression, being creative in your first house. So naturally, I just wanted to cut my hair. I did. But these are already feelings that I already personally just was having. So, yeah, that's beautiful. That is more personal to me, but the energy is definitely this of the reading for everyone. So, in some way, shape, or form, you're definitely going to be called to zero in and bring more attention to wherever your Venus is in your chart. Venus is in Aries, and then it's going to be going retrograde soon also. So it's going to even make this concept of beauty even more in depth. Because beauty and Venusian energy can be as surface level as you want it to be, and it can be as deep as you want it to be. So that's why I think that this reading is very important. You guys let me know what you think. So underneath the Sun card in reverse, we have Pluto in the choice point position. So Pluto is associated with Scorpio, which is, don't forget, Scorpio is a water sign, not a fire sign, although it gives a lot of fire energy. So Pluto is representing transformation, rebirth, renewal, obsession, but it's coming out in the choice point position. So this may be an opportunity that we are or we will be presented to take this invitation to really self-center a little bit more or self-focus a little bit more wherever your Venus um, is in your chart right now. And then also relate that to what that means in your birth chart. Where is Venus in your birth chart, your natal chart, and then also where is Venus currently in your transits right now? I find that to be very interesting. My Venus is in my Leo. I have Venus in Leo in the fifth house. Yeah. And right now, Venus is transiting my first house in Aries. The fuck? Love that for me. Love that for me. So, yeah. But transformation is available for everybody. It just depends on what area of your life are you beautifying. Like, this is amazing energy. And the invitation is kind of just to kind of submerge yourself. So if you're sticking your toe in the water and you're like, just checking the temperature, spiritual team is like, submerge, like slowly walk. You can take your time, walk, make sure you got your snacks, make sure you got your drink, but like slowly take steps into the water and immerse yourself in this Venusian energy in whichever area of your whatever area of your birth chart that you like. And now I'm feeling called to talk about what possible houses may be coming up as far as the energy that I am getting right now. So you may have Venus in Scorpio or Venus in your fourth house. So you may be called to exercise more Venusian energy in regards to your fourth house, your home. So you may be called to clean things out of your home, release things from your home that you've had attachments to. You may be called to exercise Venusian energy and submerge yourself in family, in love, in different members of your family. That may look like having a conversation or expressing some form of love to a family member. Someone may be giving extra love to a family member or a friend or someone that feels like family that could be a friend. Definitely heavy on the relationships. Evolution energy. So there's this more serious healing energy that is coming through, that is allowing whoever this reading is for to experience rebirth and renewal. Ooh, to understand themselves differently, to allow themselves to be seen differently within their family members. Yeah. So someone may have just been like really, really rough or really known for being tough or something like that, and they're allowing themselves to be seen differently. Love that for you. Someone is a lot like allowing themselves to be softer than they normally are, and that's not easy. That's a little uncomfortable. Someone's allowing themselves to be a little bit more approachable. Like some people are like, you know how some people are like, some people thought that I was a bitch when before they knew me, but then after they knew me, then they realized that I was a really sweet person. Like, you knew that you look like that too, though. You knew that you look like that too, though. It's okay. So now someone is exercising, allowing themselves to be a little bit more approachable. Love that for you, because people can feel that energy, and they can, depending on that energy, they will feel like they can approach you or not. Then we have Chiron in reverse. Of course we do. Of course we have Chiron in reverse. Chiron representing the wounded healer, falling out in reverse on top of Pluto. On top of Pluto. Transformation. So yeah, this transformation is a little uncomfortable. It's personal. It is an Aries, so it's definitely personal. It's very tangible as well. Angels, guides, ancestors, God, source, and benevolent energies that stand in truth and love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the protection. Please continue to guide and protect us as we walk our path. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Huh, that's funny. What do we need to be aware of? Okay. Period. So we have stellium falling out on top of the sun card in reverse, where we're talking about self-expression. We have been dipping our toes in the water with the sun card coming out in reverse, and spiritual team was saying like we're not getting the most out of our days. So definitely picking up a practice, like if you pray, pray. If you meditate, meditate. If you go outside and get fresh air every day, make sure you're sitting on your patio, your porch. If you need to do your pedicure, do your toes, do your heels, put lotion on your heels, on your toes, on your feet. Put oil on your body. Do the hot oil treatment. Um, This is a very palpable season where, you know how people are saying like self-care is not just doing retail therapy and not just doing the bath bomb, which is very true. It's more than just external beautification. Um, But right now, it is leaning more towards the beautification side of that, and it's saying that the beautification is essential as well. Respecting beautification for what it is and as a necessary part of life as well. So, when they say, when you look better, you feel better, that is true. And it is also true that it's not everything, but it is true that it is something substantial as well. So there's an acknowledgement of that. And there is a divinity to that. Okay, so on top of trine, where we talked about moving slower will also put you in a position to be able to move forward with grace and with ease. When we're stressed about things that haven't happened yet, it's just like we end up stressing and things work themselves out, but that energy is still spent. Spiritual team is saying that to instead focus that energy onto um, those other aspects of that could bring sustainable, hey, a sustainable pleasure to your life, to your day, to your daily life. So, yeah, so some of the things that ways that is coming through is like I mentioned before, getting sun, getting fresh air, opening the windows in your house. Air invites change. If you meditate, meditate. If you pray, pray. Self-care, wash your hair, clean your hair, moisturize. Take your time as you're doing those things. Pray over your head, pray over your hair, pray over your body. Um, Making your food, try to incorporate live food into your foods, living food. Make a salad. Um, and if you want to make something hot and wholesome, some type of comfort food, that's fine as well. Um, Anyways, was this? This is the house. Oh yes, yes. This is the sixth house. The sixth house is coming out, ruled by Scorpio and Mercury. No, that's not Scorpio. That's Virgo. Virgo and Mercury. This is the house of health and jobs. Here is where we can see the daily work life, routine, organizational ability, as well as body care, diet, and exercise. Animals and pets also belong to this house. So yeah, just like whatever you're doing, it's like spiritual team is saying to invite beautification, self-care, Venusian qualities into your daily life. Add pleasure into your daily life. Pick up practices, pick up rituals that, clean your house. That's the energy. Clean your house, beautify your house, and everything that contributes to the beautification of your house. So you may not be able to get, for whoever this reading is for, if this is an area of your life that's important, you may not be able to get to um, the self-care, the beautification just yet. It may be a health thing that you have to take care of first before you can get to the beautification part. And that may be a little bit challenging for some people. And that's why Pluto came out in the choice point position. That's why it's like spiritual teams like, yeah, but we have to do what we have to do as well. So this may be someone having to acknowledge that they have split ends and cut their hair. I didn't have to trim my hair. I mean, I might trim my hair if I want to, but That's not what I'm doing right now. Um, so this may be a little bit scary or nerve-wracking or a leap of faith for someone, like they don't like to get their hair trimmed or they feel some type of way length is important to them, but they might need to like just get like do that, and there's a renewal, there's a transformation in that. um, this is that energy. Let's see what else came out. So we talked about Chiron had came out in reverse, and we knew that. We have Kazemi in the heart. So this is personal identity and self-expression. How important it is for you to be able to express yourself through beauty. To how important it is to express your beauty as well. Your personal beauty. What is beauty to you? Like, because Venus came out, and Venus is representing Taurus and Libra. So with Taurus, Taurus is natural. Taurus is earthy. Taurus is self-acceptance. Like, a lot of people find beauty in the bull, even though it's masculine and it's feminine at the same time. And I'm hearing the word mystique. There's a mystique to your beauty. So there's an acknowledgement of acknowledging your natural beauty, finding ways to embrace your natural beauty, finding ways to, it's acceptance, self acceptance. Love that for us, period. Taurus and Libra, y'all could never handle. Y'all could never handle. And I am a Libra sun. I am a Libra sun, and I have Taurus in my second house. So I know all about this. I know all about this. And shout out to Heaven Sent Honey. That is a YouTube channel that I follow, and she talks about how basically how beauty is not just a surface level thing, it's a necessity in life. So shout out to her. I love that channel. That channel is like changing my life. And let's see. On top of that, we have lunar eclipse, releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations, healing. So with this energy, there is this very uncomfortable feeling that I have here. So someone has experienced something very, very uncomfortable that's related to Venusian energy, and spiritual team is inviting them to um, to allow themselves to experience pleasure as well. And it just feels so uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, I would. Releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations, healing. So healing is definitely available for this person. This is someone that may need to learn how to masturbate, like learn how to feel your body. A practice like when you're putting on lotion after you get out of the shower, and if you don't put on lotion after you get out of the shower, because it is taxing, or it can be taxing, um, accept this as a labor of love, to commit to putting lotion on your entire body after you get out of the shower, or oil if that's something that you do, and take your time with it. That's Venusian energy. There's a respect that different textures of your skin need to be put on at a different rate than others. Like, you know how like the skin on your neck is not the same texture as the skin on your arm or the skin on your thighs or your knees. The skin on your feet is not the same. So there is a respect for yourself there's like you could pray while you're doing it, you can meditate while you're doing it, you're being present. That is a great exercise. And also, you're familiarizing yourself, going back to masturbation, you can familiarize yourself with how you feel when you feel your arm, different textures, different sensors. What do you like? Familiarize yourself with your body. That's Venusian energy. That is a part of how you can learn to um, attract a man if that's something that you want to do. And if you're coming from the opposite spectrum where you haven't allowed yourself to attract a man or a partner or anyone because you struggle with finding yourself attractive, that is a more grounded way to learn how to attract others because you attract yourself. You know what you like. You're familiar with yourself, your body. And I didn't know that this reading was gonna go in towards sexual education. But if that's what we gotta do, then this is what we gotta do. Love that for us. It's important to be familiar with your body, and it's okay to be familiar with your body. Sexual freedom is important as well. Through this Venusian energy is what's coming through. And incorporating in healthful ways. We have Aquarius in reverse. So someone is repulsed, reverse, um, put off by their sexual nature or sexual nature in general. Someone is a little prude. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, God, source, and for the angels that stand in truth and love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the guidance. It's like it's okay to be strange. It's okay to be eccentric. We have reinforcement and concentration. Keep the focus on yourself. Self-focus, self love, self-care, self-reflect, self-intention, self-nurture, self-nurture yourself, self-focus, self-interest, reinforcement and concentration, stellium. So along with the trine, we have the stellium. So that is a part of someone is operating without all aspects of themselves. So that's another aspect of yourself that needs to be acknowledged. It feels numb, it feels dormant, it feels ignored. On top of that, or under that came out on top of full moon, which came out in reverse. Did I read that already? If I didn't, it was energy peak, harvest, blessings, achievements. So for full moon came out in reverse, someone is not having orgasms, someone is not coming to their full self, someone is not fully allowing their fully developed self to be fully developed. Like, that's someone that's like has big breasts, but they feel insecure about having big breasts. Spiritual team is encouraging them to allow them, like their mental mind and their emotional mind and their energetic mind. It's like they're they have it physically, but their mental and emotional body is not allowing them to have it. Like, so that is someone that is like always covered up, always, or like they just feel uncomfortable, like they may cave in their chest more than is necessary or that is even natural to overcompensate because they have larger breasts. So spiritual team is like it's more healthful for you to pronounce your back the way that you're naturally supposed to sit, even if it's going to bring more attention to your chest area, your breast area, because that is who you are and someone has been suppressing. That's the message. Very personal. So in the heart, Kazemi came out in the choice point position. So it's uncomfortable, it's awkward, speaking to the Aquarius card that also came out in reverse. It's strange. Allow yourself to be strange. Definitely, like y'all feel that. So again, reading the full moon in reverse. I'm going to show it to you upright because this is what we're supposed to be experiencing. But it did come out in reverse. So we have energy peak, harvest, blessings, achievement. So there's things that we're supposed to be in receiver mode for, but some of us are not in receiver mode right now. And it's very important for us to be. So again, go outside and get some fresh air, go outside, get some sun, take a walk, go, if you're anywhere near a body of water, go view that body of water. If you're nowhere near those things, find beauty, seek out beauty, create beauty, beautify yourself, express yourself, love yourself, and shout out to Erica Siddhartha. Let's see. Then top of the deck, undercurrent energy, we have Capricorn. Yes, period. That's exactly what we're talking about. So shout out to Heaven Sent Beauty. So basically, all that we've been talking about when I was saying that Venusian energy can be as surface level as we want it to be, or it can be as deep as we want it to be. It's all the things. It's essential to life. And so we have Capricorn in reverse. I'm surprised Lilith hasn't come out. So when we're talking about, for those who feel guilty for like masturbating, or if they feel guilty for loving on themselves, or they feel guilty for having body, or we feel awkward, insecure about being beautiful, bruh. And a lot of people have been speaking more about that too. People have been had to deal with a lot of things for being beautiful. People have been, overly sexualized for being beautiful. Like all those things, it's going there. Like, why is the reading going there? I promise you guys, it's not even me. Okay, so why is Venus coming for our ass like this? Like, so we have Capricorn. But Capricorn is known for, being the GOAT, for being corporate, for knowing the numbers, for marketing, advertisement. Everybody wants to leads, like everybody wants to be where Capricorn is. So Venusian energy is coming through to say like, yeah, we're essential. And some of us have not been allowing some of the most essential aspects of our identity, our self, our individuality, our vitality, our beingness, and our knowingness. That it's okay for you to be who you are, to express yourself. What? I was drinking milk because I'm hungry, but I don't really just want to eat. I just don't want to eat anything super heavy. So I'm thinking about how milk is sustaining. Did I read this? No, this is the 12th house came out in reverse. This is the house of intuition and the unconscious. Here is where we can see transcendent experiences, hospitals, prisons, secret agendas, and hidden enemies, as well as unknown possibilities and one's weaknesses. This house is also associated with long-term confinement, seclusion, and psychic abilities. I surrender, ruled by Pisces and Neptune. This is the 12th house. So yeah, definitely a lot of our, we have like our physical body, our mental body, our spiritual body, our emotional body, our energetic bodies. It's like that this energy of covering up or hiding something. And spiritual team is like, allow yourself to bloom, allow yourself to blossom. Respect the time frame in which this unfolding will take place. Have patience. It does require nurturance. It does require you to give of yourself to do these things. Taking time to lotion yourself after the shower every time, despite how tired you are, because you know how good you're going to feel afterwards. That type of energy. Like, it takes time, it takes work, it takes effort. It takes effort. Yeah, love that. Um, okay. Lunar eclipse came out, releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations, and healing. Okay, I read that. Is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message in closing? I wasn't anticipating the video to be this long, but I'm not complaining. If you guys aren't complaining, I'm not complaining. If they're too long for you, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just be chilling. I'm just vibing. This is me incorporating a little bit of my Venusian energy. But if I had told you guys to get snacks beforehand, that would have been cool. Okay, so Lilith did come out, and it is repressed. It's in the in reverse. Lilith. But it's like you have it, you're just not utilizing it. It's in your possession when it comes out in reverse for me. So, repressed desires, Lilith came out on top of releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations, and healing. Thank you. Thank you for coming out, because I felt like we're going to like the darker side of Venus, and I didn't know that we were going to go that dark when we started talking about sexual education and stuff. But okay. Period. Let us know something. Because Venus is like, y'all got me messed up. You got me messed up. You thought it was all love and light. You thought it was only glass skin. That's what you thought this was? No. Really had me. Really had me. Not Venus pulled my card. Okay, so let's see. Then we have Juno in reverse, sacred union. So someone is disconnected from their body, they're disconnected from their mind, and this came up just a little bit in the reading previous to this one. So I'll be posting that first because I have not yet. Yes, someone is disconnected from their mind. Someone uses their mind to escape, like maybe they have a big imagination or they have big fantasies, big daydreams, which is very healthy, helpful, but it's a tool. It's actually neutral. So we can use it for good or for bad or for beneficial or for non-beneficial purposes. But someone's body is disconnected from their mind. They may have had an out of body experience or a near-death experience. They may have experienced sexual trauma. They may have been shamed or guilted for their sexuality. That's the energy. They may have been someone that dress more tomboy-ish or more masculine to ward off masculine energies. Is giving that. Um, what else? Sacred union, yeah. So someone is being called to spend more time with themselves, to continue to develop a relationship with themselves, whether it's them in their mind, them in their body, all the fields. I don't know all of them. I wish I could just name them all, but I'm pretty sure there are other bodies or ways to apply this. So let me know in the comment section. Then I have the third house. This is the house of the mind and ideas. Here is where we see the concrete thinking, thoughts, communication, mental agility, and the capacity to relate to the most immediate and daily social environment like siblings or neighbors. I think is ruled by, is that Gemini? Yeah, that's Gemini. Gemini and Mercury, third house. So, what is this saying? Definitely, how we're expressing ourselves is a form of communication. Body language, identity, personal identity is coming up. Energy, it speaks through your energy as well. The way you express yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you care for yourself, the way that you care for others. That is communicating something. Communicating, I think. That is falling out on top of a sacred union, Juno, as well as that trine. So being mindful of what you're thinking, how you're thinking, who you're thinking about. Participate in practices, rituals that reflect that you care about your mind, your thinking, your communication, that you care about yourself, that you love yourself, that you love others. Healing any aspects in relation to those, addressing those, pouring into those more specifically, nurturing those things is going to be very important right now. And it's not even that it's important, it's powerful right now, it's potent right now. It's a great time. You're there's a ease, like there's a river. So if I said this things as if like you need to do them right now in a triggering or alarming way, it's more like right, it's giving fertility. It's like right now is a great time to nurture yourself in these ways or address these things or to heal. Right now is a great time. Okay, we have Virgo in reverse. This is very important aspect of beauty, where in beauty sometimes we can overdo things. So healing that aspect is very important. Being mindful of that is important. I'm getting like tweezing the eyebrows. Over tweezing can be something, acceptability. So that's why it was so important when Venus came out that we're incorporating Taurus and Libra. Libra is about the scales. Libra is about balance. Taurus in its own way is about balance. We were talking about the balance between how big and bulky and muscular it is and masculine it is, and at the same time it's still elegant in some way. Just thinking about all the interactions that humans have had with bulls. how, and what which cultures they're in and how they're interpreted. So yeah, there's this earthy aspect, and then there's this um, refined aspect. There's this luxury aspect, and then there's this deep need, deep necessity, deep root chakra type of energy. So the root chakra and Venusian energy. Yeah, because Venus is in Aries. That makes sense. Yeah, so we're learning how essential love and beauty and pleasure and Venusian energy, possessions are. In closing, is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this reading for us. This was very beautiful reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, period. Yes. Tell me why the North Node just came out. The North Node. So this is the direction in which we should be going. Um, one um, one practice that has significantly helped my life is the tool, the medium which I've used to channel gratitude. For some reason, I've always just had this very negative connotation of the word grateful, gratitude. And I know that that is because I've always been told, like, you need to be grateful, you need to be grateful. Like, um, in situations, I feel like it's someone's freedom to choose when they want to be grateful or when they should be grateful. And for me specifically is in situations where I feel like things are forced on me that I don't have appreciation for. So it is that energy of giving a bad gift. It is that energy of like just this like it's okay if you're not a good gift giver, but you should at least put some effort into understanding what that person likes, because something about giving a gift, it is more personal than it is a surface level, because ideally you would want someone to know a little bit about you, and the gifts that they give you does kind of reflect what they do know of you. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's like a deal breaker or anything, but it's another one of those touchy subjects that's kind of like being grateful um, versus being able to express or show someone or teach someone gently how to please you. So, in the same token, for Venus, it's just like you have to understand that things take time, that we're in the 3D, that it has to be a process, that there are mechanics that go into this. Everything that that's natural doesn't always happen naturally. That's the energy too. It's like what happens when you have birth complications. Yeah, it's that energy. It's like just because it's like thinking just because something is natural. Like if somebody jumps into the I want to eat healthy I want to eat healthy, but they just jump into it, like dive into it. Like I went from eating whatever I want to eat to I'm going to just juice. Like your body has to process that process. Like, yes, like 5 business days. Like you can't just jump into things. It's dangerous. So Venus is really coming through to say a lot, give a lot of more, like the full story. Like, why is Venus coming to give the full story? I'm dead, bruh. That's hilarious. So yeah, love that for us. We have Mars in reverse, so slowing down will be beneficial. Slowing down will serve you well. Slowing down serves you well will be the title of this video. So if you enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comment section. Like the video if you received the message. Also, if you would like to book a private reading with me, visit my website, which will be in the comment section below. If you like to contribute to my readings, get me a tarot deck on my Etsy wish list, or visit my Amazon wish list. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, God source, and benevolent energies that stand in truth and love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the protection. Please continue to guide and protect me as I walk my path. Please continue to guide and protect us as we walk our path. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Bye.